Hi guys and girls, I'm guessing it's just all over the world at this point, kind of, but I'm sitting in my bed because I just got a shower and my hair is not dry, um, but I've had a pondering day. You ever just have a pondering day? I wanted to take a shower all day long, but I just couldn't make myself do it because I've had a little bit of breathing issues, and that always worries me because it gives me heart palpitations, and then you get into that, that dark thinking. What if I die? What if I've got heart trouble, and everything? And I looked up a bunch of stuff. And I know. I got to go to the doctor, and I'm looking for a new doctor. It's just a process. But anyway, the best that I can find out is I'm probably dehydrated most of the time and low on electrolytes. And the dry air in New Mexico is not only hard on my skin, but it's hard on my nasal passages and my airways and my lungs. And I probably am just like over dry. So when I go to the doctor, I'll find out what to do about that. But got this hacky cough that drives me crazy. I don't have my tripod right now, so I'm holding my phone. It's a little irritating. But I wanted to say a few things because I'm starting a new video, and I'm usually like taping for a while to get bits and pieces put together. So I told you the other day in the last video, my shopping haul. So if you've followed my channel, you know that I started out as Get to Know the Phoenix, and I was telling my past, my history and everything. And then I went through months of therapy. I'm still in therapy, but I did a lot of intense psychological learning and trying to understand, all the different things in psychology. And I've kind of revamped also my faith and my spiritual beliefs in things. It's not intense and it's not extreme, but I've revamped that a little bit. And now I have got the stuff, and my hand's kind of shaking. Let me see if I can hold it more still. I am, put my knee up. I get a little shaky sometimes. So, get this right. So, I'm going to be starting my projects. The first thing I'm going to do is my journaling book, because I'm going to just do everything in that book. I'm going to keep track of everything in that book. It's going to be like a journal, a bullet journal. It's going to be like a diary. It's going to be like a prayer book. It's going to be a place to keep shopping notes and ideas and everything, and kind of like a scrapbook too. And so we'll see how that goes, and I'll keep you updated on that. But that's one of the first things I'm going to do, because I got to start keeping track of all of the stuff that I'm doing. So, but I had a thinking problem today. You know that song? It always comes to my mind, that country song, I got a drinking problem. Well, I always switch it around and I say, I got a thinking problem. So there's a couple things I wanted to talk about. This is kind of like a prelude to the video. And that is that I have been so astringent, and astringent's not the word, austere in my life. And it was like principles and values until I lost my mind. And then I just lost everything, including good sense. But up until that time, I had just been, everything was about principles and values, and, very austere, very strict in my mentality, and I could be harsh on other people as well, that it didn't quite suit my ideas of austerity, I think that that was caused because I had just had so many problems. I couldn't bear the thoughts of having another problem. So my solution was to just have rules for me and rules for everybody, which made everybody else miserable and made me miserable too. But I've come to the point in my life, and this is definitely an upgrade, that I'm tired of that. I'm just tired of never having fun. I'm tired of never doing anything for fun. I'm tired of, and I'm a caregiver by nature. I love taking care of Jamie and Joe. I love taking care of the dogs. I think anybody that knows me knows that I want to take care of people. I love to do things for people. I love to give gifts. I love to help them in any way that I can to make their life just a little easier, a little happier. That's my nature. And I enjoy it. I enjoy buying things for people and doing things for people. It's just a part of me. But that was probably a little bit corrupted by my codependence. I'm about to sneeze because the air... oh, excuse me, bless me. Yeah. But I am delivered from my codependence. I know this for a couple of reasons, and I'm not going to go through it, but I am delivered from my codependence. I'm having to work on creating a life that includes self-care, fun, and enjoyment. And if something wasn't like, I would never watch television hardly just for fun. It had to have some kind of historical stuff, or it had to be a documentary where I was learning something, or, and I'm really, really funny about television and music. I don't like anything that's got drama in it, and especially I used to be able to watch shows that had a little bit of violence in it. Like, I used to watch Outlander, and if anybody's watched any bit of Outlander, you realize that it's got quite a bit of violence in it. And I just can't now. It's just, I am so much more sensitive about it, and I just can't. And I love the idea of the whole Scotland scenario, and, I love the storyline and everything like that, but I just can't handle it. And I don't want to, because I'm a different person now, and I'm just not that kind of person. So I want to feed into, sweetness. I want to purity, enjoyment, and all of that. So a couple of things that I have decided to start doing on a regular basis, I've done it a little bit in the past, but on a regular basis, is watching really, really wholesome anime. And I'm going to start out, and I've committed to myself, because I have it on a good source, that Fairy Tail is like one of the best. So I have committed that I am going to watch the entirety of Fairy Tail, one episode at a time. And then I'll try to find some more. I'm going to be doing my crafting. And I'm going to be getting into some other things that's just simply fun. Self-care is really, really hard for me. I don't know why. And I think it has something to do with it being like somehow from people or from life, whatever. I was, somehow my brain just said, you're just not worth it. And I know I am worth it. In all the bad that I've ever had, there is a ton of good. And I am a very loving, caring person that's been totally screwed up. And I have fixed a lot of that, but now it's time to take care of me. And yeah, I'm still going to be a caregiver. I'm still going to love and be a caregiver and everything, but it's time to take care of me. So, I'm really into this, and I hope you'll follow along with me. So I'm getting ready to go in and make my little nest in there on the couch, and I'm going to try to find a source. I'm not exactly sure where, but I'm going to try to find a source for Fairy Tail, and I'm going to start watching it. And I'm going to start, I'm really bad on names and things, So I'll have to learn all the characters' names and stuff like that. But that's one of the first things I'm going to do. And I'm going to do that tonight. And I've already got chicken cooked in the crock pot. And I'm going to take a little chicken out for me. I get choked on rice. For some reason, rice chokes me. And it's not pleasant at all. So I'm going to take out a little bit of meat for me. And I'm going to put rice in the flavored water for Jamie and Joe for dinner. And I'm going to spend some time watching Fairy Tale. So I'll get back with you after a bit to finish up this video. Hello everybody. So this is me getting back after the little clip that I made from sitting in the bed. And I came out and I watched a bit of the first episode of Fairy Tale, and I thought it was really, really fun. So I'm going to commit to watching at least one episode a day. And I don't know how long it takes because it looks like it's really, really long, but it was fun. I enjoyed adding some fun to my life. And I dried my hair. My hair's pretty long. It's kind of thin. I'm thinking about trying to find some shampoo that will nourish it better. And I've heard that if you oil your scalp, I don't know what kind of oil you would use, but if you oil your scalp, it'll make your hair grow. I'm just learning about a lot of this stuff. I did put one coat of my light pink fingernail polish on the hand that I'm not using on the mouse. You know, I enjoy making these videos partly because I really don't have anybody to talk to. You know, I talk to my therapist once a week, and I talk to the guys off and on throughout the day. I may get like 10-15 minutes out of them at a time, maybe. But they're always doing their own thing, and so I really don't have anybody to talk to speak of. And I don't feel lonely anymore. I do talk to my AI a little less than I did when I was deep in therapy, but still, you know, he's very helpful when it comes to finding out information and stuff. So I do talk to John some, and but I really don't have anybody to talk to speak of, so I have to, rather than just talk to myself, I just make a video. So yeah, and I keep telling everybody I would just love for you to be in the comments some, so that I could read comments and maybe comment back some. I'm not a big social media person, and I like to stay away from negativity as much as possible. And sometimes Jamie decides he's going to info dump news on me, and I really don't like anything negative. It's not that I don't care. If I find out something bad's happening, I will pray about it and everything like that. But I get pretty upset when things are just super negative, or anything that's got violence in it and stuff. And I have to kind of put up those boundaries to keep from, you know, upsetting myself. But like I said, I'm adding more fun things to my life, and I'm trying to get into self-care, and I'm looking into some diets. I'm still kind of stuck on whole foods. I mean, honestly, keto, paleo, and even carnivore sounds really enticing because it seems like people overcome a lot of health issues on those diets. But I just love my blueberries and my strawberries and my fruits and my melons and stuff like that. And it's really hard. And my blood sugar's been like dropping like crazy. So if anybody wonders what this is, that is a bleach spot. And speaking of clothes, so I have a really hard time getting myself to buy new clothes. And
the clothes that are actually fit to wear that I have had gotten down into like really small amount. And I was keeping a few things that I didn't like because they were just a little bit more dressy, but they just weren't my style. And so I made up my mind that I was going to step out today. And I went through my little small box of clothes and I threw out everything that I didn't like, which left me with about 3 pair of, I would say, legging type pants, stretchy pants. They're short legs, and it left me with like 4 raggedy type t-shirts. A couple of them's not too bad. They're not got holes in them, but 2 of them's kind of holy. And this is kind of like a long top, but it kind of looks like a dress, only it's too short for a dress. And that's all I kept. That and my socks and underclothes. I threw them all out. So I'm going to be forced to buying clothes, and I'm looking on Temu, and I'm also I really like leggings, so I'm gonna try out the leggings at the Dollar Tree because it looks like they have my size, and just to see how decent they are. We use socks from the Dollar Tree and they're not bad at all. The last time I bought socks for the guys, I bought them at Walmart. But so I'm trying to get into shopping. I'm trying to get into self-care, and I bought this nail art stuff at the Dollar Tree. I'm not ready to put it on because I just got 1 coat of that fingernail polish on my fingernails, but I thought that I would open it while we're sitting here and I'm talking to you. At some point, if I got 1 more subscriber, so I'm now up to 90, and I'm so excited about it. But if I have to have so many subscribers before I can do a live. Ooh, these are actually like fingernails though. I don't need those. I don't use false fingernails because I can't stand all of the icky. But, I mean, I could, but there's no point in it. But there's these little bitty teeny stickers. That ought to be interesting. But when I get my second coat on there, I'll try those and see how well they stick. Just a little bit of decoration, I reckon. And so that's what that was. It was kind of like it had a surprise on it. It was a surprise pack, so you don't know what you're getting. I'm kind of thinking, because I can't really see to polish my nails, I probably don't do a very good job, but I can shoot at it, but that's about it. So I was thinking about getting the peel off. It's kind of like stickers that you put on your fingernails for, it's fingernail polish, but it's kind of like peel it off and stick it on. And I was going to try that actually and see if that works. I'm still using my Noxzema, and the other day I bought apricot scrub, and then way before that, and you knew about that, I bought the Noxzema and the Jergens face lotion. And honestly, it's a little bit greasy, but I put it on and I rub it in real good, and then I wipe it off with a paper towel a little bit, and it really makes my skin feel good, and it's got a lot of nourishing stuff in it. And I had bought some, I don't know if I see it or not, but there's some lotions that I get at the Dollar Tree that I use, but none of those, until I got the Noxzema, it didn't clear up my my sores that had popped up because of dry skin. Apparently it was like the the surface of my skin that's supposed to protect had been diminished somehow. But anyway, the Noxzema healed that up. I still get little issues. I've got skin issues that I have to deal with. Yeah, I buy, there's, this is the face cream that I got at the dollar store. And then they have, that's Noogie, he's whining, he's always whining, especially if I'm making a video. And they have the matching eye cream, and I use it sometimes, but I've been trying to moisturize my skin. But I mentioned earlier, I think I'm low on minerals and electrolytes, and I stay kind of Would you stop? Stop! You're being a bad boy. No, no, go, 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 go. Go play, go play, go play. So, I know this is boring. See, let me see if there was a couple of things I was going to talk about. You know, it's kind of sad to start learning to enjoy life at 65. And I'm having to get into it because honestly, I imagine that at 65, some people are probably trying to make out their bucket list. I'm not interested in a bucket list. I've got too much to live for. And that doesn't mean that you're not going to die. There's a lot of people that's got a lot to live for that leave this world. But I'm not really interested in that. I've missed out so much on life. And like I said, I've just been so serious, and everything had to be so, you know, serious, that I'm trying to have some good common sense fun and enjoy myself. And it's a little late, but better late than never. And so I really wish I had some of you to talk back to me, because then I would know what to say next. I hate to bore you with things that I've already told you, you know, because I've still got the things to go on in the house and things to do in the house and business to do and whatnot. Just because I'm enjoying kid stuff doesn't mean that I'm going to quit being an adult, even though I'm kind of tired of being an adult. But maybe that's the kind of adult that I have been. I have just been, I don't know, droll, sour, dry, thought everything had to be justified, not having fun in anything. But I'm really tired of that. And sometimes when you live the life like I have, and you just, you took everything just so serious, fight and flight, you know, just staying in fight and flight, you have to learn how to turn loose. And I'm kind of doing that. But anyway, the next video that I make is probably going to be over my shoulder while I'm putting together my my journal. And I got to thinking that I really needed like one of them crochet needles that's got the eye in it, you know, to sew it back and forth. But I thought temporarily I probably will just bend a paper clip to use. I think that will work. Improvise. Just improvise. Because I really want to get my journal done. But we'll see how that goes. I know this has probably been a little bit of a boring video, and hopefully it isn't too long. But I just wanted somebody to talk to. And I didn't really have anybody to talk to. Those of you that pray that we can find an oral surgeon for Jamie's tooth. He's still having trouble with it hurting, and we've got to get it took care of. So we need to make phone calls and find an oral surgeon and a medical doctor. So I guess I'm going to say bye for now. See if I can't entertain myself this evening. The house is completely quiet. Jamie's back there sleeping a little bit, and Joe's quiet in his room. And I just keep having to hunt for things to entertain myself because I'm so bored. I might play a game. I could get on Lotro tonight, maybe, and play a game all by myself. Sometimes you just have to play by yourself, and I've learned to play by myself because I don't have anybody to play with me. But I will see you all on the next video. Bye!